first personal foul. Shoot. Michael Kennedy.
Stay down.
Shooting for Lincoln. Dragons foul. Troy Lee. That's his third personal foul. At the line for your Bulldogs. Timeout Parkside. Students and parents, the annual choir concert will be happening the last Friday of the month. For tickets and more information, please contact the theater.
Quit reaching.
Midtown foul. Freak. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Out of bounds. Midtown ball.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Dragons foul. Izzy Grace. That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Bulldogs, Michael Kennedy. At the line for two. Three points, Izzy Grace. David Gregory. Parkside foul. Troy Lee. That's his fourth personal foul. Shooting for Midtown. Dominic Pagnotti Jr.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
That's the horn. We win! Thank you, everyone, for making it out to tonight's game. And we hope you had a great time. Thank you for supporting local high school sports.
Patrick Ewing, Dikembe Mutombo, Alonzo Mourning, and the answer, Allen Iverson. One word unites these men. Georgetown. Hoyas. There's an attitude that...
Everyone knows the respect that
If you were to ask me,
Fairview Tornadoes, it's time to make some noise. The tip-off is coming up shortly. The matchup in this one is the Fairview High Tornadoes squaring up against the Midtown Bulldogs. Get your drinks and grab a seat. It's time for some Fairview basketball. Go Tornadoes!
Are you gonna just find your seat this time?
Hey, see,
Are you taping me?
nah, I'm making phone calls, yo. I'm a networker. You know me. That's just what I do. Hey, yo, Freak. Hey, we gonna make it rain tonight, baby. Woo!
Yeah, Freak, let's get that win. Look. Cuckoo!
Hey, get them hundreds out. Get them hundreds out for your boy. Here we go.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
2 points. Freak. There's Lattimore with the bucket. Michael Kennedy. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Tornadoes, Leftos Aslanoglu. At the line for 2.
Praise all day. get the ball inside. You got it. Let's get the ball inside. You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
3 points. Free.
Can't stop this.
Jesse Bean for 2.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside. Are you kidding me? Touchdown.
Shooting for Fairview. Joe Levesque. 1 shot.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
3 points.
He's yours. He's yours. You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
3 points. Free.
doing? Stay down. Stay down.
Avenue with the bucket. Shooting for Fairview. Left goes.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
3 points. Freak.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside. Move the ball. It's sticking too much. You got it. Let's get the ball inside. You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
2 points. Freak. Jesse Bean for 2. And that's it for the third quarter. The fourth will begin in just a few moments. Tornadoes, the religious club, is looking for new members. If you are interested in running club, please visit Mr. Zeratol for more information. parents of Fairview Juniors. We are still looking for more chaperones for the upcoming prom themed Gone with the Tornadoes.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Jesse Bean for two.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Left goes Aslanaglu with the bucket.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Fairview foul. Joe Levesque. That's his first personal foul. Fairview foul. Jerson Cepeda.
You got it. Let's get the ball
That's
inside.
his first personal foul. Fairview foul. Joe Levesque. That's his second personal foul. Tornadoes foul. Jerson Cepeda. That's his second personal foul. Timeout for the Tornadoes. Left goes Aslanaglu with the bucket. Tornadoes foul.
You got it. Let's
Jesse.
get the ball inside.
Timeout for the Tornadoes. Students and parents, the annual choir concert will be happening the last Friday of the month. Tickets and more information, please contact the theater. Tornadoes foul. Jesse Bean. That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Tornadoes.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Fairview foul. Leftos Aslanaglu. That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Tornadoes. Freak. A fresh.
We can guarantee you 3 things, Freak.
What does it mean? spot right now, though. Oh, yeah, you know my boy's about to take it.
Look, I need you to be on your best behavior tonight. This is an important game
Give
for
my
Freak.
phone back. Come on, yo.
Vic, I'm serious.
Cece, my dear. Now, I know how important this game is. I'm just trying to make moves, yo. Freaky, he's gonna take it all the way. He's leading this, all right? Business.
Come on, Freak. Show them no mercy.
Hey,
We got this
hold
title.
up,
Come
hold
on.
up. We got this, my boy. We got this. And we taking state, man. We taking state. Hey, he taking state, though.
Vic, come on. Let's get our seat.
Okay. My man.
Vic, I'm serious.
All
Let's
right,
go.
yo, she up on me like hard right now, though.
Bulldogs foul. That's his first personal foul. At the line for your phenoms, Robert Nelson. At the line for two. basket is good by Brian Ilgauskas.
Can't stop this. He's yours.
That's his first personal foul.
2 shots, gentlemen.
Shooting for parts unknown.
2.
Brian Ilgauskas. 2 shots.
We got this.
Brian Ilgauskas.
Come on, keep it up. Keep it up. Take it to the basket. out, match out.
That's his second personal foul. Let's hear it for the champions.
Freak, thanks to you and your family.
Like the sun that shines over the great state of California, we have been a banner of excellence in college basketball. Our ideologies are rooted in the core of what comprises the DNA of who we are at UCLA. 11 times champions. You are destined for greatness. And your destiny should lead you to a grand stage. And trust me, no stage is more visible than the city of Los Angeles and UCLA. We will have your jersey hanging in your locker, waiting for you to claim your spot amongst the stars.
What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
Like I said, what are you doing? Anyways, where is Freak?
Now, CC, you know your brother. He loves to make a grand entrance. He gets it from your mother. She's always showing up late for work.
I arrive when my services are needed and not before. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm just explaining where he gets it from.
Was I missed?
Boy, where were you?
I was taking out the trash, Mama.
You're such a good son. I'm going to miss you when you go off to college.
Yeah, who's going to do the trash detail?
Oh, don't worry about that, Pop. Cece could take over.
Not so fast. I'm going wherever you going. Someone has to keep you on track and them college chicks off.
That's right, CC. You help tutor them. I'll take care of the young ladies.
Vic, go home. Why are you even here?
Yo, because I'm the cameraman. You know what? Speaking of which, Freak, you ready? Hey, these young college hotties already hit me up, man. Oh, just tell me in the world which university.
Vic, in due time. Relax, brother.
Yeah, Vic, shut up. Freak was born ready. Now make sure you don't cut off my head, because I got to look fly.
All right, everyone, I'm ready. Vic, you rolling?
Rolling.
Hi, everyone. I'd like to thank everyone from my coaches to my teammates. You guys taught me the importance of teamwork and working together, so thank you. I'd like to give a big shout out to my main man, Vic, holding the camera down. I ain't gonna ask where you got the camera, but thanks. I'd like to thank my loving parents for sacrificing so much to provide for me and my sister. And I'd like to thank my twin, Cece, for being a great role model in my life. This has been an extremely tough decision. Each school was carefully considered, but I have finally decided to choose. Next year, I will be attending the University of Louisville. Is where I will be playing basketball next year. This was the toughest decision of my young life, and I feel relieved that I could go to a school to develop as a student athlete on and off the court. The ability to learn under great players and excellent coaches was an opportunity I simply could not pass up. And it's been a great run here. And I'm gonna bring the same enthusiasm to the city of Louisville. Go Cardinals! All hail thee, R.U.of.L. All hail thee, R.U.of.L. All hail thee, R.U.of.L. All hail R-U-F-L.
And welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the ride. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Georgetown Hoyas facing the Louisville Cardinals.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
A look at the Hoyas starting group. They've got Warren, also Hudson out there. Trice is out there with Price, and it's Randolph in at the shooting guard.
And guys, over the years, Louisville has had a reputation of being a high-flying offense. You know they'll play at a high tempo and create a lot of chances. It's just what has worked for the program for so long.
Fires from the wing. Kept alive. Goes back up. Mack, no luck.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Price, the pass to Trice. Back to Price. And there's the pass to Hudson. Clock at 6. And the wide open shot from Warren. And the 3 off target. Rozier, the pass to Freak. Fires from deep. Louisville, no good that time either. Randolph kicks to Trice. Poked loose.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Hudson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Sanders dishes to Freak. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
It's been tough for Freak here in the first half. Not sure why he's been so slow out of the gate, but you can see he's not himself.
And guys, with the production he puts up, he's going to see a lot of different looks defensively, and it seems to be throwing him off just a bit. Hopefully, he'll be able to relax a bit and just let the game come to him.
Price, the pass to Trice. There's the screen. Picked by Randolph. Back to Price. Here's Hudson. The shot is off. And it's Louisville the other way.
Well, there have been a lot of great players out of Georgetown over the years. Most of them big men, but don't forget about Allen Iverson. He might just be the most popular former Hoya of all time.
Freak, he's in at the 4 spot. Sanders is out there with Rozier. Then it's White, and it's Mack in at the 5 spot. And for Georgetown, Warren is out there with Price. Then there's Hudson. Then it's Trice, and it's Randolph in at the 2. Now here's Price. Hoya's moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. From deep. Price can't get that one to fall. And Allen Iverson was only at Georgetown for 2 seasons. The way he played, he completely set the college basketball hoop world on fire.
We might never see a scorer quite like Iverson again. For his size, what he packed into that small frame was absolutely amazing. As unique and relatable a guy as we've had. Well, guys, for Louisville in the last decade or so, it's been a bit of a renaissance in basketball. A title in 2013 gives them 3 total now. One of the premier.
And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Freak in at power forward. Rozier's out there with Sanders. Then it's White, and it's Mack in at the 5. And for Georgetown, we've got Hudson. Warren is out there with Price. Then it's Trice, and it's Randolph in at the shooting guard position. On the court for Louisville, Freak, he's in at power forward. Sanders is out there with Rozier. Then it's White, and it's Mack in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's good, and the Hoyas' lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Freak.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Hoyas leading by 4. Now here's Trice. There's the dish to Randolph. There's a good screen. To the right side. Tries a three. The shot by Trice, no good. And so it's Louisville with it. Stolen by Warren. Trice with it. Hudson kicks to Trice. Passes it to Randolph. Now Price. He dishes it to Trice. Back to Price. 5 to shoot. 14 feet away. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too...
So it's Louisville now. 8-point game. Taking a look at the Hoyas. Nelson is out there with Hodges. And it's Harkless in at the point guard. Freak. Nailed from three-point land.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Outside Gonzalez. There's the pick. Shot off the pick. Here's Nelson. And it's Freak with the rebound.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
To tie it up. And another three for Louisville.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep. Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Pass to Hughes. In the corner, it's Freak. And another three for Louisville.
This is why everybody thinks Freak is the real deal. I mean, it's not that he takes over games like he has in the second half. It's that he does it to lead his team to wins. That's the big thing.
No doubt he's a winner through and through. A lot of success at the college level is talent. But what separates the good from the great is that competitive spirit. And Freak has that in spades.
So both teams making some changes here. A minute 42 left in the second half. There's the feed to Warren. Gets the 14-footer to fall. And Georgetown leads by 1. There's a minute 34 left here in the second half of the game. Rozier the pass to Freak. From outside the arc. And it's Price with the rebound. Price has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Trice. Back to Price. And stolen by Freak. Now the Cardinals moving it up. And White kicks to Mack. Fires from deep. Knocks down the trifecta.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to him.
Feeds it to Warren. Yes!
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's Freak. No good on the triple. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Trice. Kicks it to Hudson. Price outside. Hoyas moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. Got it!
You know, they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Yeah, definitely something to keep in mind for them right now.
Here's Freak. Buries the triple.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Here's Trice. So we see the Cardinals get the win here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw.
Hi, everyone. A pleasure. To have you join us here tonight. College basketball is in the air, and we are right in the midst of all the action. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Louisville Cardinals facing the UCLA Bruins.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game. A one and done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
On the court right now for the Cardinals. Freak in at the 4 spot. Sanders is out there with Rozier. Then it's White, and it's Mack. At the 5 spot. Passes to Fresh. Here's Roberts, and the layup's good off the glass. The Louisville Cardinals have had a real strong run lately in college hoops, Clark. Even after changing conferences a few years back, they continue to shine.
You know, and nobody knew, Kevin, just how they would fare in the new and stronger conference, but it's been winning as usual for the Cardinals.
Here's UCLA. It's a 3-point game.
You know, you hear about the once-in-a-generation player, and Freak just might be that for his generation. Big men can be most impactful on the floor, and boy, does he change a game.
That is what's so great about Freak. Even when he isn't scoring, you can see his presence on the floor. That is what great big men do. You can see how special of a player this kid has a chance to become.
Pass to Fresh. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Now the pass to Free. Here's Rozier. The dish to Freak. A 3-ball. Rebound by Roberts. Louisville on D. Pass to Campbell. And another miss by UCLA. So it's Louisville now. 3-point lead. Dishes it to Sanders. Now the feed to Freak. Launches a 3. Louisville, no good that time either. Freak's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Here's Free. To the middle. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2.
And the Bruins go here with a whole new group out there. Here's Price. Kicks it to Freak. Fires from the wing. That's good on the jump shot. Freak's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Even though it went down, I don't think that's the kind of look they should be settling for.
Starks dishes to Thomas. He kicks it to Morris. Thomas a screen. Morris outside. Starks against Price. A shot by Johnson, no good.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
They've got Thomas. Johnson is out there with Starks. And it's Morris in at the small forward position. And for Louisville, Freak, he's in at power forward. Price is out there with Russell. Then there's Peyton. And it's Hughes in at the 3 spot. Starks outside to the wing right side. Morris kicks to Starks. Johnson with a screen on Price. Starks outside. Shot clock at 5. Johnson. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And a wide-open look for Freak. No good from outside.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Well, UCLA and all those incredible national titles in men's basketball, Clark, they were the program in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, completely dominated the landscape of college ball during that time from 64 to 75.
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
They've got Campbell. Fresh is out there with Free, and it's Roberts in at the 5 down low. And for Louisville, Freak in at power forward. Rozier's out there with Sanders. Then it's White, and it's Mack in at the 5.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Free. Campbell with it. With the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Roberts got it all tied up now for the Bruins.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
Yeah, and that's what happens, though, when you do your work early in terms of getting the good position.
Now Campbell passes it to Free. They set the pick. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. For the lead, jump shot is good. Free's got his first points of the night.
Hard to watch UCLA and not think of the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden. Not just his impact on the school, but his place in the history of basketball. He helped put college basketball on the map in a big way.
Here's Freak. They get it back. Here's Hughes. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
The legendary John Wooden was the coach at UCLA from 1948 until 1975, and Greg, he built his program from obscurity into one of the most storied programs in the country.
Yeah, I mean, he was a fantastic coach, arguably the best of all time, and even a better person by all accounts. I mean, there's a reason why such great awards carry his namesake. He coached at a lot of the greats in terms of our game. And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Passes to Starks. Solid.
Quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Freak. That 3 off the mark. Starks outside. Down low. Here's Irving.
What are you doing?
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. Now a new group getting ready to come in for the Bruins. Roberts is checked in for Johnson. Looney comes in for Irving. Campbell, he's checked in for Morris. And Fresh subbed in for Porter. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the 5, roaming the paint. Out to the right wing. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And here's Louisville. They trail by 1. There's Freak. Offline with his 3.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
White left side. Sanders dishes to Freak. The 3. Rebound by Roberts. Roberts got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fresh, the pass to Campbell. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And UCLA leads by 3.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
And it's the Bruins with the ball. Here's Barton. He feeds it to Roberts. It's in!
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
There's Freak. It's good. This game is all even.
And that's what you love to do as the road team, Kevin. Hit the big shot to take the crowd right out of it.
Well, they've done that for sure.
And did he ever? Sound level right now at 0.
Freeze checked in for Barton.
Tearing free.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Down low, here's Roberts. Sinks it.
A terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
There's 25 seconds left in the second half of basketball. There's Freak. Offline with his 3. Here's UCLA, and they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And that's an intentional foul. There's 14 seconds left here in the second half of the game. And so they foul intentionally.
Shooting for the Bruins. Bootsy Fresh.
And he drops the first one, and he can gather himself now and try to make it 2 in a row. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Here's White. Off target from outside. And he commits the intentional foul.
Shooting for the Bruins. Tearing free.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. So it's UCLA picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We've got the UConn Huskies facing the Louisville Cardinals.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
Now the starting group for the UConn Huskies. They've got Martin, and it's Joseph in at the small forward.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
You're right, Clark. That's exactly what you would want, to establish that presence down low early in the game. And one thing about UConn that has been true all throughout their rise as a power, they have always played solid defense. It's something the program really hammers home.
Here's Rozier, splitter. Covering, and the shot is good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here is Day. Splitter sets a screen, passes it to Keefe. Splitter with a screen on Sanders to the middle, layup off the pick. And Splitter with the layup. Splitter's got his first bucket of the night. On defense, the Huskies. It's a three-point game. And it's Freak missing. Here is Day. Splitter sets a screen. Martin kicks to Splitter. Trying to find Martin. He's got it now. Again, Martin missing. Martin's gone 1 of 3 on the night. White drives in. Some nice passing by Louisville here. That one goes. Count it. 6 points for Freak.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Pass to Keefe. Splitter with a screen on Sanders. Here's Keefe. Good.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it all... also allows you to control the team's transition.
He dishes it to Day. To the right side. Here's Joseph. Can't get it to go. And it's Louisville the other way. Freak with it. 6 points for him. No good on the three. Here is Keefe. Fires the three. That is good, and the Louisville lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Joseph. On the floor for UConn. We've got Keefe, and it's Martin in at the 4. Freak's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Joseph, the pass to Martin, and he misses the go-ahead basket.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Freak's gone 2 of 8 from long range here. And Joseph kicks to Martin. And it's Martin again missing. Martin's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. The dish now to Freak. There's the triple. Huskies with the... rebound.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
The Huskies shooting their first free throws of the evening. Ties it up, and this next one could give them... And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunity.
Freak in at the 4 spot. Rozier's out there with Sanders. Then it's White, and it's Mack in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Huskies, they've got Martin, and it's Day in at the 1 spot. UConn trails by 7. Kicks it to Joseph. Martin with a screen on White. The pass to Keefe. And there's the feed to Day. Here is Keefe. Splitter sets a screen. Dishes to Joseph. Clock at 6. Here's Day. Off target with his 3. Cardinals leading by 7. Here's Rozier. Feeds to Freak. The 3. Here's White. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Outside Jennings. And he gets the bucket. Jennings has got his first basket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
To the left side wing. There's Freak. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And Louisville leads by 10.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court. Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Now here's Joseph. Screen by Howard. Jennings dishes to Posey. He feeds it to Joseph. Pass to Jennings, 14 feet away. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked. Here's Posey. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Posey's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Rozier. Freak. He's in at the 4 spot. Sanders is out there with Rozier. Then it's White, and it's Mack in at the 5 spot. This one for 3. Here's Sanders. And another shot. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
The Huskies making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. 1:39 left to play here in the second half. Cutting the screen. Pass to Keith. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Louisville. Max got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Cardinals.
Good point, Steve. And Clark, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
I like their fortitude, their toughness, particularly in terms of dealing with adversity. Anytime things didn't go their way, they just put their nose down and stayed with it. And because of that, they were able to pull away.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Posey after the basket by Louisville. Outside Martin. Misses off the right iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. But they recover it. Mack the pass to Sanders. Out to the right wing. And it's Freak missing.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Right wing. Here's Keith. So we see the Cardinals get the win here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And Clark, the other, just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave
Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers facing the Louisville Cardinals.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance. But now, this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. They've got Hill. He's out there with Hawkins. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Evans in at the 4 spot. Here's Sanders. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Decker dishes to Evans. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
You know, Wisconsin has not historically had a lot of players in the NBA. That number, however, could be growing in the next few seasons. I mean, they have a few, but for the most part, their winning has come through solid team play.
Louisville again missing. Cardinals on D. Still without a basket in the game. Hawkins kicks to Decker. The Badgers working the ball around now. The pass to Hawkins. Outside Hill. He feeds it to Evans. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Evans has got his first bucket in this one.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And that one's good. Freak.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal.
Here's Wade following the three-pointer by Freak. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Louisville trails by 5. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. And it's Conley penetrating. Hughes with the steal. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. Outside Hill. The 10-footer. Here's Conley. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty.
Leading by 7. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here for the Badgers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint.
Substitution on the
59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Hill kicks to Hawkins. They set the pick. Now here is Conley. Outside Hill. Wade a screen on Russell. 6 to shoot. Conley the pass to Dawkins. Hill kicks to Hawkins. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Louisville trails by 9. Feeds it to Freak. Fires the 3. And Dawkins pulls it down.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Outside Hill. Pass to Hawkins. From 17 feet out. With the teardrop. And we've reached halftime in this one. Wisconsin leads by 9. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
That's his first personal foul.
And not exactly the start they were looking for, but there's still a lot of basketball left. You have to think they'll be mixing things up a little bit in terms of adjustments.
Well, Greg, I tell you what, the hole is deep, and if they want to hoist that trophy at the end of the game, they've got to get more from their star player, Freak. He's got to take over.
Freak in at the 4 spot. Rozier's out there with Sanders. Then it's White, and it's Mack in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker, then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the 4 slot.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Here's Freak. And another 3 for Louisville.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
The Badgers leading by 3. Here's the screen. Outside Hill. Shot is off. Good D by Sanders.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Hill with it. Now the feed to Evans. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And Wisconsin leads by 5.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
The Badgers making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. And the Badgers with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Freak, he's in at center. White is out there with Thomas. Then there's Sanders. And it's Rozier in at the 1. Out to the right wing. There's Freak. No good. So the Badgers will take it the other way. Here's Decker. He kicks it to Conley. It's rebounded by Louisville.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution. This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
Right side, White. To the left wing. There's Freak. And the 3 off target.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Peyton, he's checked in for Freak. And Wisconsin also making a switch. Hill's checked. So it's Wisconsin picking up the win. Such a special moment for these kids. All the hard work they put in, all the pressure, Greg, they've been
Hello?
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the queen mother of this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet. Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well.
How you doing, Mr. Pete?
I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen. We weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. And I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time, and I work with some of the best. Now, let me rephrase that. I work with the best, and the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking and vibing, I love it, freaking and vibing. This freaking and vibing thing you do when you get hot, freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already have endorsements and things like that in mind, so.
Cece, I said we because we're gonna do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm here.
No, yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnotti, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's the plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, Freak. Listen. In life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the greatest play and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. And 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody. But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game, but BAM! Just like that, and you could be flipping burgers. Well, maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But Freak, money is freedom. The freedom of choice, the freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning, between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Pete, what if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we work for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody. Pete, you didn't go.
That's why we work so hard for him.
Just saying. I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This is his life.
You're not listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pops. It's all right. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand that.
Yeah, but I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early, too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision, and I think that Mr. Pagnotti is absolutely right.
Thank you, Yvette.
You're welcome.
Now, Freak, I know for a fact that people have been talking about the company you keep, and you need to be careful. It could compromise what we're trying to do here.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in a draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do you? Cece, our first sneaker deal alone, you're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million difference just by that. Number one, that's what we need. If I were not 1,000% convinced in my mind and in my heart that we could get you drafted first overall, I wouldn't be like this. This is the play. This is the move, Freak. You gotta listen to me.
I absolutely hear you, but who are they to tell me who I can't hang with my brother?
No, Freak, you need to listen to him. I've been telling you the same exact thing.
Mr. Dom, Frequency and Victor grew up together. They're best friends. We took the boy in and practically adopted him.
Martha, I told you that boy ain't nothing but trouble.
He's family.
Okay, but that's my boy, and he agrees with
It's
y'all.
not about agreeing with Vic. We're trying to prepare you for your future.
You know, but it is his future.
This is none of your business.
Excuse
You don't
me?
even know
Freak,
my business.
you still have a decision to make. Sign with me,
it's
yes
none of
or
your
no.
business.
Can
None of your
I-
business.
Can I just interrupt for 1 second? Everybody just settle down, please. Now, I appreciate you all taking the time in this heated discussion, but the truth of the matter is there's only one person in the room that can make this decision. Now, son, you know how I feel.
Right.
Education is the most important thing in life, but this is your choice. It's not your mother's or your sister's or mine. It's not your girlfriend. It's not Mr. Pagnotti's. And it definitely ain't Victor's. This is your decision, son. So you tell us what you want to do.
I need 30 seconds, Freak. Okay. I have 4 beautiful children, and I want each of them to go to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always go back. I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Freak, but you need to understand this. Now, you can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old, and you will find them graduating. But if you live to be 500 years old, you will never see ever somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being drafted from college into the NBA. We need to strike while the iron is hot. This is your life. We will get you drafted first overall. You will be up there with all the big names. I'm not talking first rounder. I'm talking first overall. Listen to me. This is what
Mr.
I do.
Pagnotti,
I am the best at what I
You
do.
have had
Nobody
your
is
30
better.
seconds plus.
Miss Martha, I am sorry. You just
Mr.
need to
Pagnotti,
understand.
would you please let my wife speak?
I apologize.
Frequency. Baby, what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Cece go through this contract front to back. I'm going to think about it, sleep on it, pray on it, and I will call you in the morning.
All right. Listen, Mr. Pete, Miss Martha, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you over telephone, and I look forward to meeting you both in person. Remember, everybody, this meeting never took place. We weren't even here. Capiche?
Capiche.
Okay.
All right, Mom, Pops, I'm going to call you guys later. I love you.
Love you,
I love you too, son. Bye. We met working at the post office together. Mark was the clerk, and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
A bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
With cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah?
I believe that. It was true. It happened to me.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from The Ohio State University. With the 3rd pick in the NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University. With the 4th pick in the NBA draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. With the 5th pick in the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the 6th pick in the NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky. With the 7th pick in the NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas, Texas. With the 8th pick in the NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona. With the 9th pick in the NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Frank Kaminsky from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA draft, the Miami Heat select Justice Winslow from Duke University. With the 11th pick in the NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers select Miles Turner from the University of Texas. With the 12th pick in the NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Trey Lyles from the University of Kentucky. With the 13th pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select Devin Booker from the University of Kentucky. With the 14th pick in the NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Cameron Payne from Murray State University. With the 15th pick in the NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Kelly Oubre from the University of Kansas. With the 16th pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select Terry Rozier from University of Louisville. With the 17th pick in the NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Rashad Vaughn from UNLV. With the 18th pick in the NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select Sam Decker from the University of Wisconsin. With the 19th pick in the NBA draft, the Washington Wizards select Jaren Grant from the University of Notre Dame. With the 20th pick in the NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Delon Wright from the University of Utah. With the 21st pick in the NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Justin Anderson from the University of Virginia. With the 22nd pick in the NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select Bobby Portis. With the 23rd pick in the NBA draft, the Portland Trailblazers select the 19-year-old power forward from the University of Louisville.
Let's do this, young man.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibration. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
Wow. Wow. This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone who made this possible. Mom, Dad, I couldn't have done this without you. I'd like to thank my lady Yvette. My dude, Vic.
Hey, yo, I got you, man. Hey, Harlem in the building all day, yo.
Aye.
Yeah, I love you, man. I love you
Yeah.
uptown.
He's like my brother. Oh, gosh. And also, want to thank my sister, Cece, who is also my manager. Swish, love you.
I love you more.
And my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti himself.
You're the man, baby.
I guess I will take some questions now. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get the nickname Freak?
A lot of people don't know this, but Freak is short for my very first nickname, Frequency Vibrations.
Yeah, true story. I like to introduce our mother so she could tell it.
Go ahead.
You know, Mama.
Tell her, Mama.
Go get her, Mom.
Thank you, everyone. Frequency and Cece are fraternal twins. And so when I was pregnant, one of them kept kicking and jumping around all the time. So my husband, Pete, put headphones on my belly and played reggae music.
Hence the name Frequency Vibrations.
We shortened it to Freak.
How did you know who was kicking?
A mother knows. A mother always knows.
Are you ready for a photo op?
Yes. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next NBA superstar, Frequency Vibration.
Go ahead, son.
Thank you all for coming. We will be available for one-on-ones in the back. Good job. Well done.
Congratulations, son.
All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
Here we go, our first NBA game. This is something I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. But I know this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there and do what I was born to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Trailblazers will look to their home court advantage. Just one game here in Portland, getting their first.
Crowd tonight or watching at home. I know a lot of people are proud of this young man. He's worked so hard to achieve this goal.
Yeah, and the future's bright for him, Greg. Not just tonight and not just this season, but for years to come.
So for New Orleans right now, Norris Cole is out there with Quincy Pondexter. Then there's Perkins. Then there's Anderson. And it's Ajinça in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Pelicans ahead. Well, earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, to be the best player and the best teammate I can be. But this is an exciting first step, no doubt.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective from most rookies, do you?
You really don't, Kevin. I mean, I really like his approach to the game. What remains to be seen, though, is will that translate to consistent production on the court?
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New Orleans.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Portland, Freak, he's in at the 4 spot. C.J. McCollum out there with Frazier. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's Aminu in at the 3, the small forward. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Frazier. Jump shot is good that time. And it's a 3-point Portland lead. New Orleans gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Pondexter kicks to Ajinça. Here's Cole. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Warriors in Oakland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Cole's got 10 points in the game.
And with the way the Warriors went on a rampage last year, you knew that Alvin Gentry would be in demand. Was the architect behind the Warriors' offense, is one of the best offensive minds in our league.
Cullen passes to Leonard. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Tries again. He lays it in. Anderson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pelicans.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Frazier dishes to Leonard. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And guys, Meyers Leonard really showing signs of progress in last season. Huge steps forward for the big man.
And you know, progress.
And we're through the first.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. I'll say this first. They've been loose with the ball, and we've been there to pounce when they have. The steals have added up, and you can tell we've got them wrapped. Keep it up. Stick to them like glue. But we've shot the ball well. I'll give us that. And it's because we've had great shot selection. We've made really good choices with the ball. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. So for New Orleans right now, Davis and Asik in the middle, Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2, and it's Evans in at the 3 spot. Back to Davis, goes up to the stripe. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Davis has got 6 points.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Vonleh setting the pick for Henderson. Evans with the steal. And now it's Evans running. He can go all the way. Good on the shot. Evans has got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, their field goal percentage is creeping up toward that 50% mark, which is a nice change from the first half.
And with their offense clicking and the score in their favor, they've got all the momentum right now.
To the inside. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3, and it's Freak missing.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's...
So we see the Pelicans get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Game, Jrue Holiday. He's not always known to make the big headlines or get a lot of media attention, but he does make the big plays, and he made them throughout this one. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening.